Hello, this is Dalen75 Games, and here we are, another moment in EverQuest Next Landmark. This is my castle that's currently unfinished, but what I'm going to do in this video is that I'm going to speed up the time and show you me finishing off the basic outline of it. There's going to be a lot of fine-tuning. As you can see, there's no arrow slits or anything else. It's just got a door down there and a small tower. I was actually hoping for the tower to be larger, but yeah, it's very, very time consuming to do this, guys. Like, it takes a long time. And I'm sure, like, I've got to get better use to the tools that I have. I don't have all the tools. There's a couple tools, paint and making a line left. And so the basement has basically remained unchanged. Every day I come in here, I see one of the doors left open by somebody coming into my place and checking it out. And so I plan to go beneath the keep, and I'll do that. The castle keep. I don't think it's big enough, quite big enough for a castle, but I plan to make rooms all throughout here, so I plan to flesh it out. And here's steps to the next level. And I guess this would typically be like the courtyard, but it's not a castle. It's just, like I said, it's going to be a keep. And if anything, this is just going to be the main entrance now. You might be right, or I might be right, that it's kind of unrealistic to have what would be the courtyard on another level, but like I said, it is not a castle. So, go up to the final. No, it's not actually the final. So you can see over the, are these called crenellations, I believe? Yeah, I think so. I had to look up a few of these things for a book I wrote a few years back. And here is the top. This could always be higher, I suppose. I have a bit more room to fool around with. It doesn't look like it much from up here, but from the ground you can see that I do have some more room. So yeah, this is as high as I want to go, I guess, for this time around. And I'm going to see if I can't save this as a template and improve upon it in the future, make it more grandiose, once I'm all done fleshing out and going through the basement and stuff like that. So, I have another, so this is like a tower. I'm just going to put another tower there, another one there, and another one there. And I think I want to bring up like all the blacksmithing and the saw up to this level. And underneath this tower, of course, I'm going to put like a barrel in there once I flesh it out. You can go down to the bottom, and there's storage here. Could be storage. Could also be another slit in the curtain wall for arrows. This is the outside curtain wall, so yeah. So we'll see if it works out, because I haven't actually done a fast forward, and I'm not going to talk. Obviously, I can. In fact, you know what I'll do? I'll keep the. I'll turn the sound off and have nothing but the music playing. Can't do it obviously when I'm fast forwarding, because the music will go. But I'll add music in afterwards. Alright, so let's get to it then. It's going to be a lot of work. I'm going to have to start mining, because my stone is low. So I'm going to have to spend like about 20 minutes, half an hour, getting enough stone for this part. So I'll start that, and then I'll come back, and then we'll fast forward it. And so you don't really need to see the mining. You have to mine quite a bit of stone. At least I have a decent pick to do so. Guess I can just start anywhere, right here. Okay, so we'll be back once I want to start fast forwarding it. Alright, so that was a fast-forwarded version of me putting everything together. Unfortunately, the height of these two is off, and as you can also see, this when I first built this isn't exactly a square, it's a rectangle actually, so that's kind of reflected in the crazy way I put them all together. But you know what? I can go and fix that if I want to spend about half an hour doing it, tweaking it. But you know what? It's a castle. It's my first real attempt at building something in the game. And I was just showing you... So this part we can eliminate. I was showing you how quickly you can copy-paste and switch it around so it all works. See, I didn't want this part, and they're like this on all three other towers, to be... showing like that. I want that to be open. See, my depth was off with that. But it just goes to show you how quickly you can build. If you want it to be perfect, of course it's going to take tweaking, and what I just showed you guys was my first actual attempt at copy and pasting, and not just copy and pasting, but copying and moving it around, like kind of like reversing it, so it would fit in the other sections. Okay, so yeah, see, it's easy. It takes getting used to, but to miss parts when you're doing these using the selection tool. So that's how I want it to be, open like this. And of course, all the stairs. They came out all right. All in all, I mean, I'm fine with it. This is 1 pixel shorter, not a big deal. And the other thing is, it's having issues. I mean, I can fix this one and the other one. I don't have to. It's not a big deal. Yeah, there's a grid system. I'll show you, and it makes it easier for anybody who's been playing. I already hit G. It means it's off the grid. So let's build this block here. So it's allowing us to move every... Actually, it's on the grid system. Let's hit G again. Okay, now it's off the grid system. And so you can move every little tiny block. But now it's on the grid system. So that's why you'll only be able to build... And it's easier to do this when you're trying to make even surfaces. Problem is, when you're copying and pasting that, even if you have it aligned to grid, set to auto, it doesn't really seem to matter, and I wish it did, because it's off the grid system. As you saw, I had to fix and repair around the back side of these towers. Yeah, I really love my grappling hook. That's just tons of fun. You're kind of like Spider-Man. And there's better grappling hooks too. I think I have a good bronze version, but there's much better ones out there that you can build. So yeah, so my castle, not finished, of course. I plan to flesh it out with furnishings and props, and put some... I'll experiment with the circular... Let's see, I'll show you if I can get it. Like that's a square, and then that's circle. So I can make something out of metal and put a giant sphere in the middle here, like Mass Effect. Metallic. What would that be? Silver, I guess, would be the closest thing. Maybe have it floating. Got to give it a hum, though. Anyway, I'm just kidding on that. So, yeah, it's... I think the basic outline of it is done now. I just need to make it look like it's... like people actually live there and can use it. So I need to put... they're called turret holes, crossbowman holes, arrow holes, whatever, archer holes. I forget what they're called. I used to know all the names of all these things. But yeah, that and furnishings on the inside. So what I think I'm going to do in my video next week, guys, I'm going to... let's see. It's the 19th today. I'm going to have 2 videos out by the end of the month. I'm kind of afraid that there's going to be a great big wipe by March. I'm not positive on that, though. There might be. I'm going to keep checking the news for the announcements. So they'll probably announce way ahead of time. And they may have already done it. I haven't really been up to the date in the last week. So, yeah. So I'm going to flesh it out. But I think for my next video, I'm going to head off to Tier 3 and dig up some marble and tungsten and come back a little bit more rich than I am now. I have all the tools for it. My aim will be to create a marble forge. I think I'll need a ton of marble for that. But that will allow me to get all the tools, the final tools. And yeah, if I'd been playing a lot, like actually treating it like an MMO, putting in 5-6 hours a day minimum, I definitely would have been there by now, but I've been putting it off and playing when I can. So thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe.